And Sun, Moon, Venus, and North Node. I'll be giving you your messages for the month of September 2025. Yeah, come on in. For those of you who are newer watchers and are not really sure what that means when I say Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, you can go, hey Google, hey Alexa, what's my sun sign? What's my moon sign? What's my rising sign? Obviously, if you are, a Pisces, then you are a Pisces, but you're also 11 other placements. So you can then, if you choose, watch those videos and get a bigger and broader picture of what's going on around you. Cross watchers are always welcome on my channels because of that. But know that if you are a cross watcher, we may be talking about you. So I don't want to hear it in the comments. You can't take the truth. All righty. Yeah, I've already called in everybody's spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, and the whole crew is in the house with me. So please just know it. What do you got for us, Spirit? Show me what I need to see. I'm just pulling the vibe right now. Magic. Nice. Alchemy. Magic is afoot. Past, present energies. All right. The magician in tarot is the one who creates, right? It's you, it's me, it's everyone. You create your life, literally everything in it, So that I feel like that has something to do with it. Wildness and electricity. All right. Something you like a lot. Something's magical around you. Endurance and rock. This could be you or them, somebody I feel had the willpower to grow out of a rock, grow out of nothing, right? Somebody's strong. I like that. Companionship and animals, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, you may love your familiar. Do you have a pet? Are you going to the zoo? I don't like zoos personally. That's my opinion. But I don't like them in cages, period. Purity and ice. Yeah, cold as ice, solitude. I'm feeling, but things are moving with that horse. There's like horsepower there. So something's being purified or something. Okay. We'll start with that, right? Hi, everybody, popping in and out. Good to see you. We're going to get a little bit more of a vibe before I get into my tarot. Show me what I need to see. All right. Charm. And then magic is right over this. So is there some sort of spell that we're talking about? Something about a spell. Past, present energies. These cards are all messed up. Believe. Yeah, believe it. That's in your present, right? Wildness and electricity is right over this. Something makes you feel good, but something's electrifying or, but I'm getting that excited feeling. So when I get that feeling or when I look at the card, so yeah, believe it. Something, believe it. 3 more of these and we can move on. Shell. And then I have rock and endurance right over this. Shell. Could it be talking about a seashell or is it your shell? A hard shell, a soft shell. I don't know. I'm feeling a hard shell with the willpower here and the rock and endurance, right? That's crowning you for a couple weeks. Something about that. Maybe, something's a spell though. Somebody's doing magic out there. Doesn't mean everybody, obviously, but something was about a spell anyway. Antique. Yeah, getting old. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Something, if you have a car that's an antique, it's usually over 20 years old or something like that. Maybe somebody's into antiquing, right? I personally love antiquing. But yeah, something's getting old. Animals. Maybe your pet is starting to show some age. Okay. Pets get old just like people. You know, I got 2 fur balls. I get it. My one is 11. He's in adulthood and he's starting to show. I can see it in his eyes. He's getting older. Show me what I need to see. My younger one, he's got a ways to go. He's full of it. He's going to be 3. Integrity. Somebody has integrity. And somebody's cold as ice. All right. That's what it says. That's what we're starting with, anywho. So we'll get down. All right. I'm going to use my Herb Crafters Tarot deck. I have a lot of decks around me. I'm just going to call them as I use them. I don't know which ones I'll get pulled to. First one out, Madre of Earth. Yeah, this is a witch. For sure. Charm and magic right over it with spell-like tendencies. Yeah, very nurturing and caring into this alchemy. Yeah. Somebody's good with money, possibly as well. But I really, the charm and the magic, and I'm just getting spells, hexes, whatever that is. Show me. Madre of Water. Now we have 2 queens right in a row. This one is the sweetheart card, right? This could be you. This is a Pisces card, actually. You know, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yep. Healing. Divination. Possibly. But very loving and caring and nurturing. Believe. Something's wild. Something's like electric or something like that. We're talking about 2 queens. Now you can flip and flop your genders, right? But yeah, there were spells on this Queen of Water, Madre of Water. Yeah, something's wild. The Magician again. Ding, 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 ding. Crowning you, the creator, the one who creates, right? Something about a show, something endurance. Something's like, I feel like somebody's powerful with their willpower and their, growing out of a rock there. I like that for you. And then I have the magician and electricity and alchemy. Wow. All right, we're going to get into this here. We got the Fool, 3 of Fire down, 9 of Earth down. Yeah, this was done excessively, in excess. The spell work was in excess or overdone. It was enough. Yeah, that's what it says right there. 9 of Earth down, right? This is harvest season. We're coming into harvest season. This is fulfillment and abundance because it's harvest, right? But no, yeah. Yeah. So these curses and hexes were not cool. Whatever it is it's saying that. We got the Fool here in your hope, fear, challenge, and homework, taking a leap of faith. Somebody's innocent after all, and something's getting old. Yep. 3 of Fire down. Yeah, no passion, no drive, no direction right now, or something like that maybe, or you just know that there's nothing growing in that field, right? That pizza pie is burnt. You got to throw it out, right? Somebody has integrity over this. Purity and ice. Somebody's cold. I am feeling like the cold, with that ice feeling. Yeah, the brutality of it all. Adelita, a bear, that's a birthing chair. When women are giving birth, they're not always so nice. They can speak some pretty harsh word witchery, even, is what I'm feeling. With the Madre of Water, there was word witchery over this sweetheart card. Somebody needs to believe it. Wow, I can't believe how this is coming out. Sure. Now, depending on where you are in the story and your timelines, of course, it's going to be different for all of you, right? High fire. Yeah. Planting seeds for the future. Dead center in the reading. If you are new at magic, any of you out there, if you're new, like I'm not talking about the higher vibrational North Noders. I'm talking about the ones that are new, right? I would not be playing around with magic until you understand the law of energy and the law of the universe, right? The law of three, right? You can't be playing around with spells, and if your intent is wicked, because it's going to backfire on you, right? So being mindful of the seeds that you plant, right? And then shell is right over this. Oops. Okay. Six of air down, antique. It's getting old. There's a lot of stormy weather. You're sick of it, right? You're tired of it. Hi, everybody popping in and out. Yeah, but somebody took a leap of faith, or taking that leap of faith is the challenge, hope, fear, and homework, right? Something about animals. Somebody's a real animal lover out there. Like you could work with the Humane Society or, saving, or maybe the ASPCA or something. I like that. That's cool. Maybe you're healers out there. Some of you are healers. Adelita, a fire down. Yeah. Integrity over this, just bad intent, bad magic. This is usually a healer, and when it's reversed, it's showing how unhealed, right? But mixing that and work, it's like they're not doing anything to get out of it. There's nothing growing. It's not, and there's integrity right over it. Somebody has integrity. All right. We don't hear that word integrity all the time in today's day and age. So kudos to whomever, right? Having some integrity in this world. We have the awakening card turned down, and then we have the three of earth down. All right, so somebody's very not awake, right? Obviously. They're in bad judgment, right? Bad judgment of all this hexing and cursing in such an excessive way that it ruined something, right? Whatever that was, there was more than likely 3 people involved. Yeah, bad counsel, right? Or bad intent. They worked together as a team and now they stopped collaborating, maybe. Yeah, the brutality of it all, right? The aggressiveness. Yeah, listening to your intuition, right? Discerning your way through it, right? Believe it. Right over it. Believe it. Just believe it. Hi, everybody. If you would like a reading, I have my email under my description, under my page. So you can contact me. We can chit chat, or you can just get a reading and we'll figure it out and set it up. Hold on a minute. So I have, where am I? All right, Ton of Water, the Moon. So it's about the soul family, your soul family, your family. It's some family, right? The happy family. Somebody grew out of a rock. Their willpower and their strength and endurance and and then shell, right? Which is so. I think their shell is hard. They have a tough shell, maybe. All right, somebody has a tough shell. Yeah, the moon. It's getting old. All this cunning, deceitful, lying, just BS. A lot of shade there. People are dealing with it hard. Somebody's innocent after all. What the fuck? The Tower down. Somebody is refusing it. They refuse to see it, or let it go. Something about it. The Tower's here regardless. So this is either denial or whatever it is, but somebody has integrity, you know, through all this. Like, what is all this? I don't know. Two of Earth. Sometimes I talk about two and possibly three situations at a time. So it's up to you to decipher that, right? Two of Earth, very, this is about balancing things, right? It's about juggling. But I also like to say balancing because balancing the energies, making things right, right? Or something like that. Okay. So we're going to use my Viking deck. I don't know the name of it. It's what I call it. You'll see why. It's pretty obvious. So, whoops. All right, that fell out. I'm going to take it. Page of Wands down. Yeah, this person probably was young at the time or younger. This was a child maybe. We're all children of someone, so there's that. But I think they stopped their wickedness, right? Mother of Earth right next to it, you know, the mom or the queen or possibly father, whatever, very caring and nurturing about this, stopping of the spite I heard, and I don't know how I get that out of the wands, but I heard it. And what I hear, blah, blah, blah. I say what I hear, you know. I can be pretty brutal sometimes on my readings. So those of you who are new, you know, I can be, Queen of Swords all day long if I have to be, but I don't like to be in my readings because it's not about that, right? Yeah, the party's over. 3 of Cups down. Mm-hmm. The Sweetheart card right next to it. Mother of Cups. Mm-hmm. Party's over. Believe it. I'm telling you, there's 3 people or 3 something somehow that's involved here. I got the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. There's betrayal probably somehow. I'm feeling the 3 of Swords even. 2 of Swords down. Yeah, bad choices and decisions. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this Magician, I feel, is maybe, excuse me, somehow making things like, you know, this magician made bad choices and decisions, first of all, because that's first and foremost that I see. It's pretty, I'm a very realist kind of reader, you know, but I see that it's bad choices and decisions. And if somebody is playing with magic, I'm telling you, you need to understand the law of three, because I feel like that's like almost heeding, like somebody needs to heed that message. Like it could backfire on you bad, or it already is. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. I'm just feeling like the hard karma, the ripple effect, the what comes around goes around, or fuck around and find out kind of thing. Yeah, I think I get that a lot in your reading. Ace of Swords, yeah, the truth. Mm-hmm. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Something's getting old. They don't like it. Mm-hmm. Somebody's a sweetheart, took a leap of faith, got the hell out of there. Mm-hmm. Or something like that. Somebody that's nurturing and caring and gave a shit anyway, right? Yeah, that blade is sharp. Truth bombs. Truth bombs. Yeah. King of Cups down. Very hateful. Somebody has integrity through this shit. Yeah, 3 of Fire down. They're very hateful. They're not looking towards the future, you know. Purity and ice. They're cold as ice. I almost feel like somebody is like robotic out there. I don't know how I got that, but if it fits, it fits, right? Temperance down, very unhealed, impatient, reckless energies. The spell work and the hexing was not cool. It was in the past. It was done for some of you. It was done in excess. Where it was abuse, right? Others of you, it might not have been quite that bad. It might, but it pertains to cruelty. That's how it is. At the very least of it, right? All right, I need a bunch. Yeah, getting through that shit, man. The aggressiveness, the hate, the wrath, the word witchery again is coming through. There's a lot of that on this planet going around right now. Hi, everybody. Hello. Lindsay. Yeah. Lindsay. Yeah. I can't always read my comments. It's my eyes are not so good without my glasses. Show me. Page of Swords down. Now, I have a hard time figuring this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six of Pentacles down. Dead center in the reading. Not putting into this anymore. Definitely. Yeah, somebody's not standing in their truth over the wickedness, the brutality, or the word witchery. However it works for you. But somebody's not standing in their truth. That she's no, they're just not. It was a very immature thing to do, is what I see. The party's over, you know, not putting into this spell work anymore, right? Dead center in reading. Something about a shell. Soft shell, hard shell. I'm getting both. Whoever this is has a hard shell. They have endurance. I feel like there's been some time. I don't know what that means for you, but this, you know, there's been time. 5 of Cups, Justice reversed, and 9 of Cups reversed. Yeah. Yeah. Dealing with the storms, you know, the hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Some of these people are going through it hard. Now, like I said, it's going to depend on all of you. But there's a lot of disappointment, a lot of grief. Somebody could be mourning, you know, right here, right? They're dealing with it hard. Something's getting old. And the truth bombs, right? Yeah, something is very unjustified, right? Mm-hmm. This craft gone awry. Yeah, somebody has integrity over all this shit. Mm-hmm. They're very hateful people. I really hope it's not you that's really hateful like that, because it is not a good energy to endure, right? I need people to understand this. There's so much, you know, all over the freaking world. It's not wish fulfillment. The bad judgments here. These were hexes and curses all day long. Somebody put somebody through hell, whatever that means. Very scattered, very reckless. Like, this is the kind of energy, like if you see somebody in traffic that's always flipping people off and beeping the horn and yelling and get out of my way, you know, that's the kind of, they're just not balanced. They're not cool, you know, something's off. Very unhealed. 2 of Cups down. 3 of Earth down. Yeah. This union's off. Nobody wants this union or reunion, but this teamwork makes the dream work is fucking stopped. Guess it wasn't the dream work after all. Believe it. Electricity and wildness right over that. Wow. This is getting pretty fierce for some of you. Yeah, the wickedness, the fierceness, the cunning. I'm feeling it. You know? 7 of Swords down. Keep your lies to yourself or admit the truth. Jesus, some of these people are pathological liars. You know? 10 of Water. Not dealing with these lies, not dealing with these energies, these toxic behaviors. Somebody's in a shell right now, some sort of shell. And someone has endurance like crazy through this. They literally got their willpower to grow from nothing, like ruin or rock bottom. I'm getting like they have withstood some serious tribulations in life, you know? Yeah, some people will never learn. It's getting old, but they're never going to learn. The deception, the deceit, all of it. These are very, very hard lessons to learn for others, but some are not gonna. They're not gonna learn. It depends on all of you and who we're talking about, and it's very disappointing and sad. I I feel like they broke a family dynamic of some sort because of their own wickedness, and they just refused to see that it was them that did it, or something like that. Somebody could be having a hard time with their senior pet right now. I'm feeling like, maybe they need somebody needs to go to the vet, or somebody's pet, something about that. Not everybody's pet, but Nine of Swords down in the Tower down. Yeah, integrity, feeling better and leaving, and not, you want to feel better, but they're not looking at the Tower. All right, well, they're ignoring the nightmare, they're ignoring the Tower, or whatever it is, denying it, refusing it. I don't care how you say, right? But it is what it is. Somebody has integrity over all of this bullshit, you know? And then I have the Seven of Swords down again. Didn't I have it? Where was it? Nine of Swords down. Oh, so okay, yeah. So ding, 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 ding. Yeah, not dealing with the toxicity, right? Feeling better over it. Wow. It's just, the electricity, the bigness of what I'm pulling out here, and the magic and the spell work and the hexes and curses that people do. King of Swords down, big fat liar. Yep, it's in the cards. Period. I'm not even getting anything else after that. Spirit's telling me that's it. Big fat liar. Wow. Okay. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Show me what I need to see for Pisces. This is your familiar deck, right? And we got the familiar card, companionship animal card. So it doesn't always pertain to that, of course. It could be your spirit guide or what. This one happens to be the fairy, and it's all about glamour. Yeah, illusion, grandiose, dangling a carrot in front of your eyes kind of thing. Yeah, these people, they need to sit down. Sounds like a narcissist to me, but don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. Don't be caught up in an illusion, for looks can be deceiving. Curiosity reveals only what you wish to see, and confusion has hindered you from seeing that which is true. Glamour is my magic, the magic of my people that use to disguise themselves, make mischief, or move objects to distract you. My shining beauty will pull you in as I work with the enchantments and place upon you charms while crossing the realms of both fey and mortal. Waking daydreams of returning home bridges the gap between our worlds, and deep communion with nature draws you the ability to see the spirits of the wilds and to access magical connection through imagination. As I share with you the dark fairy secrets and natural alluring beauty tips, allow me to rub upon your eyes an ancient ointment to reveal all manner of disguises, covert, right? Covert narcissists, things that are masked, that are right in front of our eyes. Yep. For everything is not what it seems when it comes to working with the glamour of fairy magic. There's a side note here. Believe in order to see. Time to reinvent yourself. Have a makeover. Look deeper beneath the surface. You are beautiful inside and out, and looks aren't everything. Don't judge a book by its cover. Check your eyesight. Vital details are hidden. Connect with the magic of nature. Okay. Yeah, the illusion of it all, the grand illusion of it all, and the truth bombs of it all, seeing through it. This is deep for somebody. The hidden pathways. This is my forest elf oracle. Trusting your instincts to lead you to new adventures. Yes, my friends, always 100% of the time, trust your instincts. It's the one and only thing on this planet, in this universe, that you can depend on 100% of the time, right? Can't end anything else. So that's that. Take a few of these. This is, I don't remember. I think it's Romanian. I'm not even sure. It could be Italian. Three of clubs. Yeah, good health and fulfillment of your highest wishes. There's a lot of harvest coming. There may not be a harvest over here, but there's a harvest coming, whatever that means to you. Then I have the Five of Diamonds. It's all about the anchor, and it denotes successful ventures in business and love, and fidelity. You're safe, you're secure, it's about being grounded, and, then I have the Nine of Hearts, wish fulfillment. Yeah. I mean, yeah, wish fulfillment, riches and inheritance by trade. Yeah, it's talking about the richness of life. Could be about inheritances, um, or what. Not really feeling that a whole lot though, especially if there's a broken family dynamic. But there could be something. I don't know, right? I would have to look in deeper for someone showing. And then we have the Queen of Spades. Yeah, someone is looking at you and admiring you, Pisces, or you them. This is about desire and charm, and but not spell like charm, just really, caring for someone, possibly. Okay. So now I'm gonna give you a rune. Oh, okay. What do you got for Pisces? Cool. This is the back. They're all different. It's a ritual of water. I'm going to read it to you. The Druids bless your aura with a protective ring, whispering prayers over water and holy springs. Let the waters cleanse your heart. You're protected. You're good. hmm Your guides are around you. hmm Be true to your heart, too. You know, heal, do what you need to do in life, right? Make things right. Accountability and responsibility, if, when, and where, right? Where it's needed. I say that in a lot of readings. Uh-huh. Those are your messages, Pisces. Be cool, be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Help a girl out. If you like my style or how I read, I can do personals. Just contact me on my email under my description. Other than that, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.